Welcome back to Baby to Child, where we take the guesswork out of parenting gear, one honest review at a time. If you're new here, welcome to the cozy corner of the internet where baby products meet real talk. Today, we're diving into a big decision, your baby's first bed. We're talking about the Delta Children's Simmons Kids SlumberTime Emma 4-in-1 convertible baby crib and more in Bianca White. Deep breath. That's a name with a lot going on, but trust me, it's got the features to match. So what exactly is this crib all about? At its core, the Emma crib is a 6-in-1 convertible sleep solution. It starts out as a standard crib, but can later become a toddler bed, a day bed, a sofa, a full-size bed with both headboard and footboard, or just the headboard. That kind of flexibility can really stretch your dollars if you're planning for long-term use. It's Greenguard Gold Certified, meaning it's been tested for over 10,000 chemicals and VOCs. Translation? Cleaner air in your nursery. It also comes with 3 adjustable mattress height positions, giving you flexibility as your baby grows. Dimensions? It measures 56.5 inches wide, just over 30 inches deep, and stands 47.25 inches tall. So it's full-sized, not some scaled-down mini crib. It fits a standard crib mattress, which you'll need to purchase separately. Now let's talk real-life experience, because specs are great, but what's it like to live with this thing? Out of the box, setup was pretty straightforward. The instructions were clear, the parts were labeled properly, and it didn't feel like assembling a spaceship. Just, a crib. It took about an hour and a half solo, a bit less with a partner. Once assembled, the structure felt solid and safe. No wobble, no mystery creaks, and no hardware digging into places it shouldn't. I tried it out in both newborn and toddler stages. Adjusting the mattress height was easy, just 4 screws to shift and resecure. And during our toddler escape artist phase, the toddler rail, sold separately unfortunately, was genuinely useful. The sofa mode was surprisingly charming too. Worked great for storytime cuddles in a smaller space. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Pros and cons. On the plus side, it's solidly built. The wood feels durable and not cheap or flimsy. The Greenguard Gold certification is a big win for health-conscious parents. And the versatility? You'll definitely get your money's worth in terms of years of use. It also has a clean, classic look, especially in the Bianca White finish that fits with nearly any nursery theme. On the downside though, the conversion rails for toddler and full-size modes are all sold separately. That can feel a bit sneaky if you're not expecting to spend extra. Also, the finish, while beautiful, does scratch a little easier than I'd like. Especially if you've got a teething toddler who likes to gnaw on things. Yep, that happens. Now, value for money. At first glance, it might feel like a bit of a splurge, but here's the deal. When you consider that this can go from infancy through the teenage years if needed, the cost starts to make sense. That said, needing to buy the guardrails and mattress separately does add to the overall investment. So while it's not bargain bin pricing, you're not paying for bells and whistles you don't need either. It's well-made, safe, and actually grows with your child. That's meaningful value. Quick pause. If you're finding this review helpful, take a second to hit that like button, subscribe to Baby to Child, and ring that little bell so you don't miss the next review. We've got tons more baby gear breakdowns coming your way, and hey, we keep it real. Compared to other convertible cribs in this price range, the Emma holds up. The Da Vinci Kalani is another popular Greenguard certified option, and while it's similarly priced, the Simmons Emma feels just a bit sturdier in person. On the flip side, Graco's Benton crib is cheaper and also convertible, but it doesn't have quite the same quality finish or durability. So if you're torn, it really comes down to priorities: budget versus longevity and build quality. As for construction, the materials here are solid hardwood and composite. The finish is done with a non-toxic, multi-step paint that's both lead and phthalate safe, which is exactly what you want when your baby starts chewing the crib rails like a beaver on espresso. Over time, it holds up well, especially the main frame. Like I mentioned, the finish can nick a bit, but structurally, it stays rock solid. No signs of loosening joints or wobble, even after months of use, and a few mattress height adjustments. Now, customer service. I didn't personally need to reach out to Delta Children for this crib, but they've got a fairly solid reputation in the baby gear world. They're one of the legacy brands in this category, and most parents who've had to contact them report quick responses and clear help. That peace of mind matters, especially when your baby's safety is involved. If you're looking for more budget-friendly options, the Graco Benton or even IKEA's Snigler crib are simpler but safe alternatives. They don't offer the same long-term versatility or upscale feel, but they'll still do the job without denting your wallet. All right, final thoughts. The Simmons Kids SlumberTime Emma crib isn't flashy. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel, but what it does offer is function, safety, and adaptability. And that's what matters most when you're building a nursery from the ground up. It's not perfect. The scratchable finish and extra cost rails are worth noting, but it's reliable, thoughtfully designed, and genuinely built to last. If you're looking for a crib that can take your child from their first night home all the way to middle school, or at least close, this one's worth serious consideration. It delivers on its promises, and for many families, that's all you need. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us here at Baby to Child. You'll find the link to the crib down in the comments if you want to check it out. And if you've used this crib yourself, or you're considering what you think, we love hearing your experiences. Until next time, take care of those little ones. And remember, every great sleeper starts with a safe space to dream. See you soon.